Hey guys, it's Steve again, back for another video on Pokemon Showdown. This time, I think we're finally going to start playing some OU battles. Before I start though, I found a really amazing battle that I thought I'd really want to show you. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so I found a battle versus, hang on, found a battle versus Brando, whatever, however you want to pronounce this name. I don't know, but let's get to it. He leads Sableye as I lead Chestnut. Now, Chestnut isn't a great lead versus Sableye, so I switch out to Magnezone, because, like, I have nothing else apart from Magnezone to switch into Sableye. So I Mega Evolves in Will-O-Wisps, burning my Magnezone. Now, I don't Volt Switch because I think he might go Gliscor anyways, so I just Hard Switch into BEEDRILL, hoping that he would switch into, Chansey. Unfortunately, he did not switch into Chansey. He stayed in and knocked off, which was an interesting play, but whatever. So next he does go out and go Gliscor as I U-turn. Getting a critical hit actually. So I U-turn into Chestnut, and immediately I go for the substitute on his switch to Fortress. So Fortress is great setup fodder for Chestnut. I just belly jump, get up my attack to max, and boost my speed by 1 stage as he sets up a Reflect and goes into Dragonite. I Drain Punch. It only does 17 damage, 17% because of multi-skill, but next turn it'll be doing much more than that. There you go, 41%. It also helps me regain a lot of health. He outrages as I just Drain Punch again. Now, it was kind of interesting that he just outraged because it gives me the opportunity to just go straight out into Azu. But whatever. I decided the best play here is just to knock off. As I knock off the Fortress's leftovers. From here, I just Waterfall, doing only 27%. I was kind of surprised by that, so I switch out into Magnezone, trying to trap this Fortress. I should have switched out into Magnezone first turn, so that was our first misplay. As he goes out into Raikou. So here's my second misplay, back-to-back misplays. So I don't know why I did this, but I switched in Garchomp on Raikou. I guess I was predicting a Thunderbolt, but why would a Raikou Thunderbolt a Magnezone? I don't know. I must have some sort of disease. I'm just kidding. Let's keep going. So next what happens is I go into BEEDRILL, again trying to knock off this Chansey, because I thought Chansey might want to, Toxic. I know it wouldn't, what is it, that move called? I know it wouldn't Seismic Toss, because, you know, Seismic Tossing a Garchomp is not a good idea. I also knew he wouldn't T-Wave, because again, T-Waving a Garchomp is not very intuitive. So I thought that would be a good play, but he switches out into Gliscor. Again, I just U-turn, because really there's nothing else I can do. And I go into Azumarill, as he sets up his rocks. I Waterfall the Gliscor, if I remember. He knocks off my Assault Vest, but it doesn't really matter, because his only special attacker anyways is Raikou, so really doesn't make much of a difference. So I Waterfall the Gliscor in as he sacks the Dragonite. Next, he brings in Raikou, and here's the play that I made this game. I already brought in my Garchomp on a Raikou once, so I'm thinking he's definitely gonna HP Ice soon, as he does, and I just Waterfall the Raikou for the win. So I thought that was a pretty fun battle, and I want to show you guys before I continue. I'll be recording the normally scheduled OU battle in just 1 moment. Alright, so with that out of the way, I think we can finally get to the actual battle at hand. But before that, I'm going to show you guys what team I'm going to be using today. So I'm going to be using a BEEDRILL Chestnut team, which is not something you see every day. But I think it's gonna be really fun because it's just not something you see every day. But that doesn't mean it's bad. It's actually pretty good. So for our Mega Beedrill, we have Protect, U-Turn, Poison Jab, and Knockoff. We're not running Drill Run because I felt Knockoff really just has more use than Drill Run in many cases, unless you're going up against a Magnezone or things like that. But for the most part, I think Knockoff is preferable to Drill Run, especially because we already have a Garchomp. So I thought Drill Run was just kind of unnecessary. Anyways, so our next member of the team is Magnezone with Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, and HP Fire. You know, just the standard Choice Scarf Magnezone. You'll never see something more standard than Magnezone with a Choice Scarf and this set. And Magnet Pull. So next we have Chestnut with Salac Berry, Seed Bomb, Drain Punch, Substitute, and Belly Drum. So the idea is you get off a Belly Drum and a Substitute, you prop your Salac Berry, and you have instantly max attack and increased speed. From there you can basically just sweep entire teams. That is if there isn't like something that can wall you, which there usually won't be something that can wall you, and take 2 hits from you at the same time. So let's move on. Next we have Latias with a Life Orb, Draco Meteor, Psyshock, Defog, and Healing Wish. Again, just the standard Life Orb set with Draco, Psyshock. I have Healing Wish rather than Hidden Power Fire. I don't think I really need Hidden Power Fire, because considering that I already have Hidden Power Fire on my Magnezone. So by that logic, I put Healing Wish instead of Hidden Power Fire, so I can maybe heal up my Chestnut or Azu. Maybe even my Beedrill or Garchomp, although usually you don't want a Healing Wish of Beedrill, unless there's Stealth Rocks on the field, so I think Healing Wish just gives me great utility, and it certainly helps out a lot in certain situations. So next up we have Assault Vest, Waterfall, Play Rough, Aqua Jet, Knockoff, Azumarill. Huge power like always. So Assault Vest Azu I thought would be a great addition to this team. And it's just a standard set with Knockoff instead of Superpower. So for the last mon, we have Garchomp with Earthquake, Dragon Tail, Fire Blast, and Stealth Rock, with a Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin. So this is, again, standard defensive Garchomp. Nothing special there. The 2 stars of our team today will be Beedrill and Chestnut. So with all that being said, let's get our first battle. Alright, so first battle we get this team. Let's see, I think the perfect lead will be Chestnut, maybe? If he leads Celebi, we can set up on that. But then again, does Max Attack Seed Bomb really do enough against Celebi? I don't know. Yeah, it looks to be that Chestnut is actually our greatest lead. Let's see. Yeah, if he leads Heatran or Vaporeon or Chansey for whatever reason, then that would be great. Cool. So he actually does end up leading Heatran. So we can just Belly Drum or Drain Punch right now, or not Belly Drum, Substitute. I think it's safe to just Substitute, because if he attacks, then we can just Drain Punch next turn anyways, gaining all of our health back. So he Stealth Rocks, which is great for us. Kind of thought he might be the Stealth Rocker of this team. It was either going to be Heatran or Celebi, but I guess it turned out to be Heatran. So let's get off, we can get off a Drain Punch or a Belly Drum. I'm thinking just Drain Punch right now. If he switches, then we can Belly Drum on whatever he switches into. You know what? I'm going for game. I'm Belly Drumming. Let's start the timer on this guy. Oh, there we go. Alright, so what is there to talk about while this guy is thinking about his moves? It's December 21st. Christmas is in 4 days. I'll probably have some Christmas music playing in the background. or at least Christmas sounding music. So what do you guys want for Christmas? I want a pet pony. I also want a rocket ship. I would love to get a few Swiss Army knives, and yeah, the full collection of Vocaloid. I don't know. What is this man doing? What else? Alright, so we can talk about the future of this channel. I've already talked about this in the Oregon Trail video, but in case you missed it, I'll just go over it again. Right now I'm planning on focusing my channel on Pokemon, but I'm also planning on doing other things like Let's Plays for different games. I'll continue on that thought later, as our opponent finally made a move. He went out into Celebi. Unless he has, like, Psychic type Hyper Voice, I don't think he's really going to be doing anything to us this turn. So we do 48% to this Celebi, unfortunate, because that will not be enough to get a knockout. I think Seed Bomb might do just enough to do the trick, though. Nope, it does 48% again, which kind of blows, because Seed Bomb... Doesn't Seed Bomb have a slightly higher damage? Doesn't Seed Bomb have a slightly higher base damage? Wait, hang on. Yeah, Seed Bomb does have a slightly higher base power than Drain Punch, so, you know, we probably just got a low roll, which really, really sucks, but whatever, I guess. We are going to go out into Latias and get the Defog. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. He's probably going to go into Heatran right now, so we'll just get off the free Defog. Man, that really sucks that we got two low rolls in a row with Seed Bomb and Drain Punch. Drain Punch was probably a mid roll actually, and Seed Bomb was the low roll most likely. Who knows? We could have dropped the Draco and just killed this, but I didn't expect him to Baton Pass. Whatever, we get off a pretty free Defog anyways. Alright, so he brings in Dragonites, and from there we're going to... Does Draco kill? No, there's no way Draco kills. I'm thinking he's going to Dragon Dance right here, so... But this is such a bad play. This is such a bad play. Draco Meteoring right here is so bad. Going into Azu. It's also... You know what, we're gonna go into Azu. If he Dragon Dances, well, whatever. Yeah. Alright, so let's Aqua Jet to... Oh, wait, no, let's, because I'm thinking he might have, Weakness Policy. So let's just knock off, actually. Why did I think Aqua Jet was the best play for a moment there? Well, I guess, I'm slowly improving, guys. I'm not a complete scrub. So what else? The future of this channel. I'm planning on doing a few other Let's Plays. I've already done the Faster Than Light Let's Play, and I've already done the Oregon Trail Let's Play as well. He has Iron Tail, apparently. Okay. I guess that works out for this guy. Wow, Iron Tail. I mean... I'm actually surprised that Iron Tail did 62% to Azumarill. That's crazy. Nothing we can do about it though. And this is pretty tough. Let's just go out into Garchomp, get off the damage. Hopefully he doesn't like Dragon Claw, hopefully he just doesn't go absolutely insane in Dragon Claw right here. And again, he's taking forever to decide what move he wants to use. You know what? When people take forever to choose their moves, it usually makes me inclined to make a play. Okay, no, Garchomp was in fact the best play there. And let's just... I kind of want Stealth Rocks for this game. Well, let's see... I think Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet, and an Aqua Jet can kill this Dragonite. If not, then, well, good game. Nice counting team. So let's just set up our Stealth Rocks in case this guy goes wild. Alright, though there's probably no way that Aqua Jet is killing at that range. I don't think BEEDRILL is going to be outspeeding. Oh man. Yeah, this Azumarill is not choice banded or anything, so I really don't think. You know what? If he has Iron Tail and Dragon Claw, he might not have anything to hit our Magnezone. If he has Fire Punch, well, whatever. If he has Earthquake, well, GG. Alright, he has Aqua Tail. So this was just a insane set, and he forfeits? Huh? Okay. Sure, I thought maybe he thinks Dragonite is just a god and kills Magnezone with Aqua Tail at +1. Well, that was an interesting battle. Let's catch another one, because that one was really not amazing. So we get another one with Pinsir, Infernape, Ferrothorn, Azumarill, Latios, and Jolteon. Interesting that he has a Jolteon rather than a Raikou. I know Jolteon is faster than Raikou, but usually the increase in speed doesn't really matter all that much. So I think best play is to... Let's go wild and lead Magnezone, because if he leads Azu, great. If he leads Ferrothorn, amazing. If he leads Latias, perfectly fine. If he leads Jolteon, well, damn. Yeah, okay. This thing has Volt Absorbed, so we can't Volt Switch on it. That is awful. But we can just go out into Latias as he Volt Switches. He's probably going to go into Azumarill. Yeah, okay. We could Psyshock this and sack Latias, but that is not the good play to make. So instead, I'm just going to... Let's see, he's going to play rough, right? So that being said, I don't think Magnezone is the best play to make. Because if he does play rough, sure, we don't take too much damage, but what do we do from there? You know, we just Volt Switch, but he's gonna switch right into Jolteon. Maybe we can switch into Magnezone and Flash Cannon. No, that's a garbage play. We need Magnezone to kill Ferrothorn. So that's not the good idea to make. It's not the good play to make, so we're just gonna Psyshock and sack this Latias and do 80% to an Azumarill with a critical hit. That's awesome. So what we're gonna do now is go out into Garchomp and we're gonna unleash an EQ. He might go into Latias. Yeah, we'll just EQ. Cool. So now he's probably going into Latias. He'll probably drop a Draco, but if he does go into Latias, we can just go into our own Azu. Not much consequence to going into Azumarill right here. If we were a man, we could go for Dragon Tail, predicting his Psyshock, but listen guys, when you're on the low ladder like this, you never know what people are going to do, so we can't make that play. Yeah. So we do make the optimal play and just do that. So let's knock off, because if he stays in, well, knockoff does great damage to Latias. But if he switches out, knockoff is great for anything he wants to switch into. He does switch into Ferrothorn, and I knock off his leftovers, which is cool. So let's go straight into Magnezone, because I feel like he's not going to switch right here. Again, he's thinking long and hard about his play. But that's fine. Alright, so he goes into Pinsir. I'm thinking he's going to go into Jolteon now with his Volt Absorb. But if he does, then all that does is basically it just gives him health. So I don't think it's really too bad if he goes into Jolteon. At the same time, you know, he might just have close combat and thinks that he outspeeds Magnezone, and like, you know. So we're gonna click Thunderbolt, hoping he doesn't realize the potential of Jolteon. Alright, so what did I say, guys? You never know what you're gonna find here at the bottom of the ladder. He doesn't switch into Jolteon. Instead, he just stays in and sacks his Pinsir. So he goes into Infernape. I think Azumarill is the all-purpose play. Yeah, let's go into Azumarill. He goes into Ferrothorn. Huh? Okay. I mean, we're just gonna go right back into Magnezone in that case. Alright, so he does sack his Ferrothorn. We're just gonna click Hidden Power Fire and kill this thing off. He sets up his Stealth Rocks, but really that doesn't hurt our team too much, except for BEEDRILL. But we're not going to be using BEEDRILL too much anyways. So we use Hidden Power Fire and we knock that thing out. And with that, I think our Magnezone doesn't really have too much use anymore. He goes into Jolteon. Honestly, let's just keep clicking Hidden Power Fire to get some damage off from this thing. Okay, he goes into Infernape. In that case, we'll save our Magnezone and we'll go out into Azumarill. No, let's go ahead and Garchomp actually. Let's see how much Garchomp takes from him. Okay, nothing. He takes the rough skin damage, which is great. I would love to set up my Stealth Rocks, but both of his Mons kill this. Now, here's where things get interesting. I'm thinking, because of the fact that we made the Azumarill play on his last Draco Meteor, he might want to predict the Azumarill. And I really want these Stealth Rocks. You know what, if he Dracos right here, then that's fine, because we can just go ahead into BEEDRILL anyways, so let's do that. Yep, we do make the play and go for our Stealth Rocks on his Psyshock. So now our Garchomp has done what it needs to do, and let's just Dragon Tail. Even if he defogs it, you know, it's fine. Okay, he just Psyshocks again as we Dragon Tail this thing, and he goes out into Jolteon. So his Latios is basically dead, it dies to 2 rocks. His Infernape is definitely crippled, so is his Jolteon, and we just win the game. So that was a pretty good match. I think I made the optimal plays in every scenario in that case. Oh man. Usually I'm not one to brag, but you know, that was a pretty good battle. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Let's get another battle. Alright, so we got a Venusaur, Gliscor, Heatran, Latios, Bird, and Slipper. And by Bird, I mean Tornadus. Tornadus is just a nightmare for this team. Oh man, I don't think we have a single good lead for this. Chestnut dies to plenty of things on this team. Latias doesn't really do much. because of the fact that he has a Heatran, Azu gets, you know what? Azu gets bopped by Venusaur. Let's just go Azu because really, Azu is our greatest matchup against a bunch of things on this team. So he leads Heatran. I'm thinking he's just gonna go directly into Venusaur. But we're just gonna waterfall and see what happens. If he goes into Venusaur, then we can go into Latias. But before we start making plays, we need to understand what kind of player this guy is. Maybe he's not the kind of guy to go into Venusaur. Maybe he's the kind of guy to stay in with his Heatran on the Azumarill. Okay, so he goes into Slowbro instead. No reason not to just knock this thing off. I'm thinking he's just gonna Psyshock, or maybe Slack Off, or maybe even Hard Switch. Who knows? Yeah, he just stays in and gets his leftovers knocked off. Yeah, okay. Now we know what kind of player this guy is. He's the T-Wave variant on his Slowbro. Alright, so with that being revealed, I don't think we really have much of a chance this game. Like, matchup is just so bad. Like, you know? Latias gets bopped by Tornadus, Heatran. Magnezone gets bopped by Venusaur, Gliscor. Chestnut gets bopped by Slowbro, Tornadus, Latias, and Venusaur. BEEDRILL gets bopped by Gliscor, Tornadus, and Heatran because we don't have Pure One. And Garchomp gets bopped by Latias and Tornadus. So really, we don't have any responses to this Slowbro. Now that I think about it, and the only thing we really have is Magnezone. From here, he just slacks off, gets full HP, and he's obviously going right into Gliscor. But you see, from there, he goes into Gliscor, and what are we gonna do? Are we gonna go into Azumarill? If we go into Azumarill, it's just gonna go right back into Slowbro. Are we gonna go Chestnut? We can substitute and Belly Drum on it, but then Tornadus just comes in and bops us. But you know what? I think that's our only play that we can make as he goes into Heatran. Okay. Let's try and... Do you think substitute is a good idea? Yeah, let's substitute. Honestly, we just need some miracles to happen in order to win this game. So that was a game that came out the other day. It's called, what is it called again? I don't even remember. Underrail. Yeah, it's called Underrail. And a long time ago, I was thinking about, you know, doing a Let's Play for Fallout 1 and 2. But Underrail, if you guys want to check it out, is basically exactly like Fallout 1 and 2, but, you know, updated, has a lot of updated stuff to it. I don't know how you want me to say it. But before we talk more about Underrail, we're going to do something about this Heatran. So he did set up rocks on us as we set up a substitute. From here, you see, it's still a tough move to make. So we're gonna Belly Drum. He's probably going to do something to break our substitute. Yeah, he just has Lava Plume. Oh, see, I was hoping maybe he had Magma Storm, but no. Let's just Drain Punch. Let's see if he tries to switch directly into Tornadus. At this point, I still think Tornadus just destroys us. Ugh. Because even if he switches directly into Tornadus right here and we get some damage off on it, Tornadus will still just destroy everything else and destroy the Chestnut in the process. Okay, so he does sack the Heatran. And from here, I think he's 110% going into Tornadoes. Yep, this team's worst nightmare. This thing bops Chestnut, it bops Azumarill, it bops Magnezone if it has Heat Wave, it bops Latias, and it bops Garchomp. And BEEDRILL can't do anything to it anyways. I really don't think Chestnut is gonna outspeed Tornadoes. But honestly, Chestnut is the best thing we have right now versus his team. I mean, come on, guys. Look at this. Everything we have is bad versus his team. Chestnut is our best bet. We can't just sack it off right here. But maybe, no. I was thinking maybe we could just sack Chestnut, get off some damage on these Tornadoes, and then go out into BEEDRILL, and then finish it off. But this thing has Regenerator. So we have no other player apart from going into Magnezone right here. Kind of sucks that we have to switch out, losing all of our buffs. But we had to. So right here, I'm just fearing the Gliscor switch in. Honestly, Flash Cannon is going to be our greatest play, as he goes directly into Venusaur. Okay, we get off some damage off on that. Now he's just going to go Slowbro. So let's go into BEEDRILL? No, he might stay in with Venusaur actually. Yep, as he does, and we get the critical hit on Venusaur, and he Leech Seeds. So I think we can kill off this Venusaur actually. Let's go for the Flash Cannon. As he goes into Latios. Why is he not going into Slowbro? Okay, I'm fine with getting damage off on Latios. And he goes into Venusaur again, sacking it off. Okay, guys, we might have a chance. That's one more counter to Chestnut, down. That's one more counter to Azumarill, down. I mean, all things considered, Venusaur wasn't really a huge threat to this team anyways. But hopefully that does something for us. So let's just, honestly, should we stay in right here? No, it's probably the garbage play. He's probably gonna Earthquake. So let's take advantage of that and go into Latias. From there, we can defog. Okay, he Sword Stances. It's not awful. It's not amazing, but it's not the worst thing that could have happened. From here, let's just Draco Meteor. Because if he knocks off, then it kills us, and it leaves Gliscor weakened for Azumarill. If he does something else, if he roosts, then we can just defog next turn anyways. Okay, so he does go for the knockoff play. And from here, I think we lose, guys. Yeah, we don't have any responses to this. Let me do some calculations, see what we might be able to do. So, let's get out a Gliscor. Looks to be especially defensive. Let's get out Azumarill. OU Assault Vest. Aqua Jet does 38 to 44. That's not what I wanted to see. How about Magnezone? OU Choice Scarf. Flash Cannon does 34 to 40%. Still not what I wanted to see. Yeah, this is not looking good. BEEDRILL won't do anything. Gliscor resists Poison Jab and U-turn. This is awful. You know what? Our best play might be just to go out into Garchomp and Dragon Tail this. because honestly we need more damage on this Gliscor before we're ready to deal with it. If he roosts here, that's bad for us. If he knocks off, great. Yeah, he roosts. Damn. That's awful. So he gets the best thing he could have gotten in Latios. You know what? Latios and Slowbro are both counters to this. Let's go Zoomerl, because the Zoomerl isn't much use to us anyways. Oh no. He gets the Psyshock crit on us. So that's basically a dead Azumarill. He roosts. Oh, he's just got. Oh my god, a Azumarill! Did you guys see Knockoff just do 100% to Latios? Alright, so that was a big misplay on my opponent. I guess he was just getting greedy. But let me tell you guys, there's no way we should have gotten this far with this team. I can't believe it. I can't believe we've actually made it to this level. We've actually made it to turn 18 and not died yet. So he just U-turns. Yeah, probably his best play. And he goes out into Gliscor. He goes out into Slowbro. Okay. From here we can go BEEDRILL. No, I don't think BEEDRILL is our best play actually. Like, if we go Magnezone, he's just gonna go directly into Gliscor. How much damage is Flash Cannon doing? Not enough. Not enough. Even though we got this far, I still don't think we win. Let's go BEEDRILL, because BEEDRILL is our literally our best play. So we're just gonna U-turn right off the bat. And we'll see what happens. You know what? Knocking off might be the best play. Because knockoff does the most damage to Gliscor. We'll just U-turn though. Safest play. Even if he goes into Gliscor, what can we do to Gliscor? We can set up on it with Chestnut. Okay, so we do U-turn, and he's probably going to slack off maybe. It's funny because we have a bug type, a grass type, and an electric type, which should be able to take on the Slowbro, but with this team support, yeah, not really. Oh wow, he goes for the play in Psyshocking. From here, I really want to Flash Cannon. Like, I want a Flash Cannon so bad, guys. Let's go for the Thunderbolt, though. He might stay in. Yup, he stays in! He stays in! Guys! Guys, I think we win. I'm not gonna say that yet, though. It's not time to say that. Let's see, I think he's going to Swords Dance. Yep. And we're just going to Dragon Tail him. Like, even with the Slowbro gone, just Gliscor and Tornadus by themselves destroy us. Let's hope that he misses this Hurricane. Oh no, what? HP Ice Tornadus. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna go out in a Magnezone. And we are going to click Flash Cannon. I think Flash Cannon will win us the game, actually. Let's hope he doesn't stay in, though. Because there's no way he's going to stay on Magnezone twice, right? This can't happen. I mean, this kind of scenario has happened in my earlier recording with the TCG, but There's no way I'm just predicting the future in his stay in, because that can't happen. Oh no, he just knocks off. He just knocks off. Damn. Guys, I really think we lose now. Alright, let's do some calculations. Let's... Oh, UU, Robin Williams. Let's do UU Life Orb Attacker. I think it has Life Orb. Let's see... No, the Tornadus does not have Life Orb. It has a Assault Vest, likely. Let's see what our BEEDRILL would do to it. So our BEEDRILL does 80%, 80 to 90% with Poison Jab. I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. That's crazy. So this Gliscor doesn't do anything to us. Best play is his substitute right here. Guys, this is super intense. There's no way I can describe to you how close a win or a lose is right now. Okay, so he damaged our substitute, which is great. Let's belly drum right now. With this belly drum off, we might just have what we need for a win. Let's see what kind of damage Seed Bomb will do. Let's hope he goes wild and just switches in his Tornadus right now. Okay. So, he's going to switch into Tornadus right now. Well, he has to. At 99%. Ugh. So, he's probably just gonna knock off right now, because it'll kill. I can't believe we've made enough plays to make it this far, guys. Like, I have no way to describe to you how against the odds we were in this battle. Yeah, it doesn't look like Poison Jab is going to kill. It's not looking like that. Poison Jab, however, is just our overall best play. Let's see what it does. I mean, I would love to just get the critical hit right here and win, but honestly, I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe this guy's wild and has like a hasty nature. Oh wait, no, this calculation is nature. What? No. No way. No way. Oh my god. Guys, I can't believe it. We actually did get the critical hit. Oh my. I'm gonna have a stroke. I'm gonna have a seizure. I'm gonna come down with some kind of disease. Oh my gosh. This guy got outplayed every single turn. No. We really just won because of that critical hit. Guys. So, Against all odds, we actually somehow won that battle. I never thought I was capable of overcoming just a matchup this bad. Oh man, I'll probably gonna go. You know, I need to take a break. I need to take a break from a battle that intense. So I'm gonna make a cut here, just so I can regain my bearings and not just succumb to just falling apart right now. So I'll see you guys then. So there you have it, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed that super intense battle that we just got through. I honestly never thought I was capable of winning that battle, but against all odds, we did it. So yeah, I hope you all had fun watching this, and I hope you were as hyped as I was about that. So that's gonna be at the end of this this OU live, and yeah, I'm gonna be signing off. See you later, guys.